What's up, nerds? Plugged In is back and better than ever. I'm your host, Christian, along with Tyler and Vanessa. Today, we're talking about the Morbius movie, Fortnite no build mode, and so much more. Let's roll the intro. First order of business today, the Morbius movie. I got to see it over the weekend, and I have some thoughts on it. What do you guys think?
I thought it was a little too short.
Yeah.
A Marvel movie, even if it's in association with, it shouldn't be under 2 hours. Same thing with Let There Be Carnage. It should not be under 2 hours. That's my gripe with them.
Do you know what the runtime was?
It was
like an hour and a
It was
half-ish?
144.
Okay,
It was an hour 44. Sadly.
See, my biggest gripe is, like you said, it was short, and
Yeah.
I felt like they just cut out way too much.
Mhm.
Like it felt like the movie could have been good, and it was everything
Yeah.
was there, but then they just like removed it in post production.
Jared Leto's probably the best part, to be honest.
I didn't see it. I don't like Jared Leto, just as an actor or a person, but I did not see it. I don't think I'm gonna see it. However, I have seen mixed reviews. I've seen some people enjoy it, and I have seen some people just talk absolute dirt on it. And you know what? I don't think I can blame them, especially like what you guys are saying. Like, I've heard this movie just falls so flat. It's too short with what they were trying to include, and it's just generally something I'm not really interested. I thought it was gonna be good. I liked the trailers. And then seeing that they cut out everything Spider-Man related, except for that little post-credit scene.
Before we get to the post-credit scene, I just want to mention, like, I enjoyed what the movie could have been. Like, there was so much good setup, and I really liked Morbius as a character. I thought he was cool, and his powers were cool.
Yeah.
And, like, I thought the acting was really good, in my opinion. Like, everything was there for it to be good, and then they just didn't let it happen.
And it felt a little rushed, too.
It was
It
definitely
felt
rushed. Like, the final battle at the end, I feel like just happened in, like, 2 seconds.
Like, they could have put him in the hospital with Milo in the beginning, then when he goes to the jungle and does the whole bat thing. Like, they could have done that sequentially and then took off from there. But no, like, I was so confused because in the trailers we've seen the orphanage or hospital, and then the whole bat cave, the cave, and then the hand up to the thing. So I don't know, just sequentially, just bad.
I agree. I feel like it went really fast in the beginning. Like, it jumped straight into the action, and I wasn't exactly ready for it. Because, like, I didn't know what he was doing at the cave. Why he, like, cut his hand and was like, bah.
They didn't explain the whole bat human DNA thing.
Yeah, but, I mean, it's also one of those things that maybe it's better left unexplained. Because then people would be
It
like,
just
well,
it
that
just makes
doesn't
it
make
it
sense.
would just make it easier. So they don't like
That's true.
it's Marvel. We don't have to make sense really. You know, they got this and somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that post-credit scene, in my opinion, if they were going to take Spider-Man out of the movie, then that should not have been the post-credit scene because they did not set that up at all.
I agree. I think
true.
it's just the usual Sony money grab based on, like, they obviously No Way Home was a huge success.
Right.
And, you know, maybe they delayed Morbius just to put this in at the end, who knows, but this was just weird to me because, like, from what I know from online, like, Vulture comes in with his full suit, which, again, if you're not from this universe, how the hell did you get it?
Right. And, like, why? So the whole movie, Morbius spends, like, coming after Milo because Milo's, like, killing people for, like, no reason and stuff. And Morbius is like, it's not a good thing to kill people, so I'm going to stop you. So now why would he team up with a villain to take down Spider-Man when he has no beef with Spider-Man and he has no real reason to be a villain?
The only thing I've seen online is just the usual actor explanation after the movies come out so they can get less backlash. It's just that he does whatever he wants or whatever. But you know what? Again, that's because plays into the whole Jared Leto is an interesting character of himself.
I also don't understand why he's, like, still alive because he made that, like, serum at the end and then he, like, injected it into Milo and then he told Martine that, like, he was gonna do it to himself, but yet he doesn't.
But then he bit her.
Well, I don't even know what happened to that.
I don't even know.
So now Martine's back somehow.
Can we talk about the method acting that I've read so much about online?
He drank Tyrese's blood.
What?
Apparently.
Ah.
Apparently he drank Tyrese's
I didn't know
blood.
that one. I meant the whole where he would take 45-minute bathroom breaks because he would limp, and then they eventually just had to have people push him to the bathroom on a wheelchair because it was taking too long to impact filming.
That's just what Jared Leto does, though. He's a
But
method
it
actor.
impacts filming. I mean, like, that's like just cool method acting, whatever. Not for me. But that's just, if you're starting to impact filming, you gotta cut it out, dude.
Yeah. I don't know how to feel about that. It's like, it's one of those things where like I appreciate the art and what he's doing, but at the same time, like just go pee and come back. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think
It's not really
that
gonna add that
big
much
of
to
a
your character.
No.
All right. Well, anyway, next point we want to get to today is Fortnite no building mode. I know a lot of people have mixed feelings about that. What are your guys' thoughts?
I think it's good. I
think it's
never
good?
liked the building fact. Too many 90s, too many people just spam building. It got annoying.
I am basically the same way. I can't say I've played it since like 8th grade, like the very height of Fortnite time.
Okay.
That or like my freshman year of high school, but genuinely could not get into the building part because I was that bad at it. And also, you would shoot somebody across the field, and then the Eiffel Tower pops up, and you just can't get a shot off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to agree. Like, I didn't play Fortnite much. I just kind of played it with my little brother because that's something we could do together. And I was never good at building. I couldn't like figure it out, and I just never took the time to learn. So I would let him do the building, and I would just like hide behind walls and like shoot people,
Yeah.
whatever, like all that stuff. But I just feel like anytime I would shoot someone, then they just like build this tower, like you said, the Eiffel Tower, and it's like, what am
Literally
I supposed to
nothing.
do now? Like,
Or
I
like,
just thought it was a bit of a cop out.
you know that
Or the sky forts.
yeah,
Yeah.
the grenade thing they put in, like they could have kept that where it like builds the thing for you.
Yeah, that would have been fine because that's
Yeah.
like an item that you can get.
Because that's not building, that's an item, exactly.
I think
So.
I'm glad they took out the sky forts because people would just take over the entire final zone, and then it would just be, you're screwed.
Up there in the sky.
Hedges were going right down on
Exactly.
you. Unless they fell, you were done for.
Yeah. I haven't played it yet, but I do want to give that mode a try without building because I think I personally would enjoy it a lot more. Because when I game, I don't like to have a strategy. I like to just get in there and do my thing.
Fair.
I'm a spray and pray kind of guy when it comes to like shooting games. So like,
Yeah.
I'm ready to just follow someone around and shoot them.
Yeah.
All right. Well, next topic for today, Thor: Love and Thunder press tour has begun, but we have not received a trailer yet.
As of today, we're 92 days out. We're literally
92.
we're 3 months out from the movie, no trailer, and we have a press tour. I get they're probably waiting till like after Multiverse of Madness or something, but oh my god, I am not patient.
But like, do you think there's going to be a spoiler in Multiverse of Madness or
I
something?
honestly,
Like,
I don't.
see
Maybe
how
it's
they're gonna
something that
connect.
brings the Jane Foster thing back in or something like that. But
Oh, maybe.
I genuinely do not know why they're waiting this long. Besides possibly that.
They could pull the same thing as No Way Home. Do a mid-credit, and then the post-credit just be like the little kind of teaser trailer.
True.
I would love that. That'd be my profound way of getting it to me. Because I was so excited when I saw that happen after No Way Home. Oh, it was
like
amazing.
the Multiverse of Madness?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was amazing.
That was good.
I honestly, I mean, without the trailer, like, I really don't know what to expect out of Thor: Love and Thunder. Like, I know Jane is going to come back and she's going to be like Thor now or something.
Yeah, the Mighty Thor.
Yeah.
But like, why is she Thor now? And why
Plot.
is she back all of a sudden?
A whole lot of details. Reason.
God only knows at this point. I mean, cool, Jane's coming back. She was pretty flat, so I'm hoping they give her some more personality. But I want to see what they do with her and like Valkyrie and Thor. Maybe bring Loki in somehow. But
Yeah,
God only
wouldn't
knows at
surprise
this
me.
point.
Not gonna
Brought him
happen.
back.
Hey, a girl can dream, okay?
He's dead.
Yeah, but
His
that.
neck got crushed.
Did you watch Loki?
No, not really.
Well, I think Loki season 2 is going to be coming out in the next
Yeah.
like 2 years or something. So
Something like
No.
that.
maybe he'll make an appearance in this, and that'll explain. I
Yeah,
don't know,
we'll,
maybe it'll
we'll see.
connect.
We'll see how that
But
goes.
apparently it's crazy. This movie's like gonna be crazy.
I mean, we got what?
Along with
Thor the God
Guardians.
Butcher, whatever
Yeah.
his name is, with Christian Bale.
Yeah.
Oh, that'll be good.
I know there's been a few rumored characters that I can't remember like anybody.
Maybe.
I've seen. We have Guardians in this one, right?
I think at the ending we're gonna
Yeah.
get them maybe.
Some Guardians, possibly Captain Marvel.
That would
That'd
make
be
sense
cool.
because last, correct me if I'm wrong, but last we saw Thor was the end of
Mhm.
Endgame when he's
Yep.
with the Guardians, right?
The
Yeah.
As Guardians of the Galaxy.
Right. So it makes
Yeah.
sense that they would be in this one.
I guess we'll have to see.
Exactly.
All right. Next talking point, Tomb Raider. So I think they announced a new game.
Yes.
Vanessa, you want to lead this discussion?
I would love to. So just the other day, saw it on Twitter and Instagram. Tomb Raider, they're coming without the new Tomb Raider game built with Unreal Engine 5, which they just released like some stuff that was like made with Unreal Engine 5. So I'm very excited for that. I am a huge fan of Tomb Raider. I didn't really get to play the originals. I tried one of them on the PS2 because I got like a little free one. Tried it out, great. I played it on the 360. I played Tomb Raider, like the definitive edition, Rise of the Tomb Raider,
And then
Shadow of the Tomb Raider. I got the steelbook for that one because I loved Lara Croft. I love the Tomb Raider games, and so I have no idea what they're gonna do for plot. The last one, Lara turned into a literal god. And they had to suck the essence out of her, so I don't know if they're going to continue. And like they've done a lot of mythological stuff the past couple of games, because like they had her turn into, I think it was a Sumerian god, something like that. And before that, we had Immortal Warriors and a guy who was basically Jesus, but in the jungle and was healing people. And I think we're going to continue our usual stuff. Like he was literally just healing people and was immortal. So that was that.
That's
so
fun.
I'm thinking they're going to continue their whole thing with Trinity, like the past 3 games, because that just seems to be a running thing. Even the last game, like the whole, I don't even remember the dude's name, but the whole villain was also still somehow connected to Trinity because Trinity's in everything. And it's the reason her dad died and everything, so that's why she's like this. I don't think it's going to continue off of Shadow of the Tomb Raider. I feel like it's going to be, well, I mean, it'll probably just like spin off the events, just mention them in
like a loose sequel in a way.
Yeah, probably like mention them like passing like a cutscene or something, but genuinely no idea what this plot could be. But I really hope it does include more mythological elements, but I don't think we're gonna get this for another couple of years at least, especially since they just announced it.
Maybe 25, early 26.
Oh
Hoping
my God.
20.
So
I'm
like,
hoping 25.
Middle 25, early 6.
So it's still gonna be a while.
5.
Yeah, I mean, if they just announced it, it's gonna be
Takes a
lucky if
little
we
bit.
get it like 2025 with all the elements that go into these games. Like the cutscenes are gorgeous.
That's true. I do like seeing how a lot of the newer games are getting like really nice graphics for their like cutscenes and whatnot.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm still used to like back in the day, my like PS2 games. I think PS2 is like my favorite system ever. So I still play my old PS2 games, and like their cutscenes are nostalgic, but looking back, I'm like, oh my gosh, like
Yeah.
they're horrific.
I mean,
The
honestly,
graphics.
Tomb Raider is just gorgeous. The cutscenes, like the first time I played the first time I played Rise of the Tomb Raider, just watching as she looks over this mountain where there's just snow and everything, gorgeous. And I don't care how long it takes, as long as they make the game look that good and continue making it look great. Like all the cutscenes and all the action still looks fantastic, and like the outfit changes and everything. And I kind of hope that they continue on with the whole point building like they've done the past couple of games.
What does that mean?
So it's like you get like skill points and then you just base it off of that. So like
Okay.
you can craft better, you can see animals better and stuff like that. But I have really high hopes for this game and I'm very excited for the like 3 years until it comes out.
I might have to give Tomb Raider another try, because literally the only one that I played was a PS2 game back in like 2004. So I had that one. And that was pretty fun. I remember almost nothing about it, but I remember it was pretty cool.
Definitely try out the new ones then.
Yeah. All right, well then for our last story of the night, Multiverse of Madness. We've got some new posters and maybe a TV spot that
We got a
dropped
new
recently.
TV spot, yeah.
We've gotten a lot of new content from that. What do you guys think?
I'm a big poster guy.
Yeah.
So when they released all the format posters, like IMAX is like shattered, like you see all their faces just multiplied. I love it.
Yeah.
I need it so bad. I can't have enough. Marvel does these IMAX posters so well, and it's amazing. I love it.
What's the countdown? Is it like a month from
We
today?
are less than a month. It was a month from yesterday.
So about
Okay.
29
days. I got my ticket. I'm seeing it May 5th at 8:30. I'm going to be seeing it twice within that week because I'm going to go that Tuesday after when I'm back after we're done with finals.
All right.
But I am going to see that movie. I'm going to be the Wanda fangirl. I will be crying. I am so excited for this. Like, we're getting Billy and Tommy back. For God knows how long.
We don't know if they're coming back.
Okay,
back,
well,
or
they're in the TV spot, which
Yes.
really doesn't mean anything. But Wanda needs her kids. I need
agree.
Wanda to have her kids.
I feel like now that they've been established, I think she needs to get them back. I think that'll be
Yes.
beneficial for her character, and interesting for the audience.
Plus to set up for more Young Avengers stuff like that in the future.
Yeah.
True.
But
That I'm excited for. I want to see. I think that's like a phase 6, give or take.
that's pretty far out.
Late
But
Six, what are we in 4?
we're in 4.
Yes,
They didn't even announce
we're
5
in
yet.
middle of 4,
Oh my
Yeah.
give or
God.
take, because I think Fantastic Four is going to be the ending of 4.
Yeah, I think so as well.
I have a feeling.
When is Fantastic Four coming out?
We don't know yet. They don't know yet. Yeah.
So, but they're okay. Do you guys think they're gonna start setting up like Fantastic Four and
Yes.
stuff in this movie?
Probably.
More than likely, with the whole multiverse thing.
Mm-hmm.
So
I honestly don't know what to expect out of this movie because I feel like there's so much that they could do with it, and they've cut the runtime down to I believe like
2
just
hours.
It's like
over
2
6
hours.
minutes.
Yep.
Yeah. So it's like
The concern.
I'm a little concerned
That's-
that they're gonna
that's
try to put
my-
too much in
yeah.
too short amount.
That's
of
my
time.
only concern.
That is my concern. as well.
Everything else I'm fine with. My only concern is that.
I'm assuming what they did is they went through and filmed a bunch of random extra crap and then is deciding now in post-production what they actually want to include.
That's what I'm thinking. 'Cause
So
I
like
mean,
there might be cameos and appearances that like they filmed and then we're just not going to see it depending on what they decided.
They could pull an Endgame thing where they released it again like 3 times
That would be nice.
with
That
different
would-
Get, like,
stuff.
an
gi-
extended
give
cut.
me the Raimi cut.
Hashtag Raimi cut.
I
Close
would.
up on
I'd love
Twitter.
to. I'd love to be able to see all the cameos that they filmed, but I definitely think that's what they're cutting out.
Yes.
But I am very excited for them to introduce America Chavez and possibly, we get more Billy and Tommy, them growing into their powers, getting, because I mean, I don't even remember what the Billy is the
One of them's telekinetic.
One of them-
and
one of them's
them's
telekinetic.
fast.
yeah. Basically, one of them has Wanda's powers, one of them has Pietro's
Basically
powers.
that.
Yeah.
Whatever that shows
Yeah.
is what it is. Basically. Speed and Wiccan.
Right,
Yeah.
that's their names. I think they're going to set up a lot with this, and I'm a
They
little
are.
concerned with them trying to bite off more than they can chew.
Yeah.
I'm hoping to see a Spider-Man pop up in this film, and I know that that's wishful thinking, and it's probably a lot to include in this film because they haven't really set that up. But I don't know, we'll see. But it'll be okay. So my big thing right now is I've been seeing a lot of Wanda in the trailers and stuff. What is going to be her deal? Like originally, I heard that like maybe she'd be a villain, but
I mean, from what we can tell, like, it does look like she's still going to be a villain. I don't know if there's a variant of her, like, because it looks like, from what I can tell, is that like it looks like from the posters it can only be one actual Scarlet Witch, but the rest of them are just Wanda variants who never became the Scarlet Witch. So possibly why
that's
we have the
interesting.
dark-haired Wanda that we saw, because like when
The
we
one
saw,
with the crack in her forehead.
yeah, like the
Ew.
blood and everything, like the one that we saw. So we saw Wanda walking up to her kids with dark brown hair and like the black cardigan. That is the same Wanda later on, where she is like prying open the doors. It's the same outfit, just minus the cardigan. So I think it's
Okay.
maybe a variant that just never became the Scarlet Witch and is like tearing the universe apart or something like that. So we could have one good Wanda, one bad Wanda, but I mean, I'll take any more Elizabeth Olsen acting.
Well, I'm excited. Just a little less than a month away.
A little bit less.
Oh my God.
Well, including in our list of upcoming movies, we have Ambulance, which
Oh.
comes out tomorrow, correct?
I can't
Oh my
wait.
God, yeah.
Jake Gyllenhaal, Yahya Abdul-Mateen II, Isa Gonzalez. She was in Bloodshot. Not a lot of people watch that movie because it came out literally the weekend theaters were shutting down
Oh no.
the first round. So
Oh, gotcha.
I'm excited for that. Can't wait.
It's one thing that I
Can't
couldn't
wait.
really care less about. I think it's
Same.
kind of a dumb concept that the whole movie is
Oh
based
no,
Michael
we're gonna be in
Bay.
an
It's
ambulance.
Michael
It's
Bay.
like, and then
Michael
they
Bay is
called it
known for
Ambulance.
his, action and
Yes.
explosions. So if I were to watch it, it'd be for that because I like Michael Bay as a
I
director.
mean, I would give it a watch, but it's not something I'm excited to see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I understand
And
that.
then we have Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
Yeah.
I
Not
have
watching
not
it.
seen the first one, so
I'm not gonna watch that.
probably not going to see the second one unless I
There you
go
go.
see the first one
Same.
first. And then, let's see, Everything, Everywhere,
All at once.
Also coming out tomorrow.
A24. Can't wait.
Good
Oh,
stuff.
I'm excited.
I think I'm gonna
It
watch
looks
that.
really good.
It looks
Jamie Lee
cool.
Curtis is in it. I can't wait.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it looks
I
really
think
good.
It does.
Fantastic Beasts 3 coming out April 15th. That is
I know
what
we're
I'm-
both excited for that.
I'm ready for that.
I'm ready.
guys.
I'm gonna
I've
watch
been
it.
waiting 4 years.
Yeah.
I'm watching it since I'm going home that weekend. So
And then let's see, Massive Weight of Unbearable Talent.
Don't know
Nick
what
Cage
Nicolas
movie,
Cage, Pedro Pascal,
April
Oh, is
22nd.
that movie?
Mhm. Tiffany
Okay.
Haddish.
I
is
didn't
in
know
it
what the
as
name of
well.
that was. I just knew it was
Yeah.
happening.
And then
That's
lastly,
another
we
one.
got the Bob's Burgers
Oh.
movie, May 27th.
Oh, I love that show.
I didn't really watch Bob's
I
Burgers,
cannot
but
wait.
Same.
I've heard it's really funny.
Cannot wait. Like amazing. Everything.
I've,
All,
I've
this
never
list
seen
is
you so excited about an animated movie.
this list is amazing. That we have on here is amazing. all great movies, but
We got a lot of stuff happening
Yep.
soon. Lots of good movies. All right, well, that's all the time we have for today. I am Christian, along with Tyler and Vanessa. Tune in next week for another great discussion in the world of pop culture. Have a great night, Millersville.